So, good night, ladies and gentlemen. Let me welcome you to this another episode of the Saudichress show. Welcome to you all. I hope you have been enjoying yourself over the past week. A lot of football you got to digest, from World Cup to the Costa Cup, Walker Cup, then Francis, under 16, all sorts of football have been played. And so we want to ensure that you are having a wonderful time. Here at the Saudichress show, I know that you will be having a wonderful night. I think you had a wonderful past two show as well. Tonight we have a very interesting show, one that I don't think anyone will want to miss, especially with what we have lined up for you. We have two very interesting guests, two very important guests coming on very soon. I think they are having a little itch or issues. Maybe they found themselves watching the Manning Cup final, and so they probably glued to their seat right now. But in a little while, I'm sure that they will actually comes on. So we'll be using two different medium tonight for our guests. We'll be using the Zoom platform as usual. We also will be using the OBS Ninja as one of our platforms. I am still under the weather, friends, and tonight I will actually share the responsibility with my technical operator, the tech support the man called Joel Allwood, aka CJ. So he'll be there, he'll be taking the chat tonight, and of course tonight we'll be having a poll. We'll be polling the Clarendon College and Central game, as well as the Ep.9 Glenmore game. We want you to participate in the poll, in the Yahoo poll. Just select or choose who you think will win each game. At the end of the show, we will share the results of the poll. And of course, I think PIBA will sponsor a little gift for the winner, or the persons who have won in terms of, their predictions for tomorrow's game, especially that from the Ben Francis and the Costa Cup. Now, again, I would like for you to subscribe if you have not yet done so, like and share this Saudichress channel. It's very important, people. We really want to grow, and this is the only way we will be able to bring you live stream games here locally in Jamaica. Even though we're coming to the end of the schoolboy football competition, the Premier Leagues, the Division 1s, the major leagues, all of these leagues have started now in Jamaica, and especially those from Kingston and St. Catherine. We will bring to you a number of these games live from the Saudichress channel. So with that in mind, we are expecting by the end of December, we should be looking 500 subscribers. We are at 330 now, and so we have about 270 to go, and we just have just under a month to do that. So people, I want you to like these videos. I want you to like the channel itself. I want you to share it so other your friends and your family can be a part of this wonderful conversation, this wonderful discussion wherever we have our podcast. And remember, we actually come live every Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8:30 p.m. So don't forget that. All right. So as I mentioned, and I did say it to you last time around, that we'll be having a very important guest. Not just a guest for football, but I am trying my very best not to say it is just now, but in a little while the person is here in the waiting room, and so he will actually introduce himself. I know you have seen pictures of him, so maybe it's not a surprise anymore, but I'm sure that many persons wouldn't have known so many things about this young man, and we want to really give him the opportunity to bless the Saudichress show. All right. Okay. So I see here we have One Plus. Good night, One Plus. Hello. Good night. All right. So no. Yes, you are live. You are live on here. We are seeing you loud. We are seeing you clearly, and we have heard you before. It seems like your video has paused. All right, so they are working out their issues there, their technical issues, and very soon, of course, you will have them. So again, people, I would like to take the opportunity again to big up our sponsors. Our main sponsor is PBAL, the Pass Adrenaline Ballers Association, and Toad and Nose Heating and Cooling System out of New York. Deja Vu Retro Party. We have Taste of the Island Restaurant. Dallas Harris Fine Cut Barbering coming from California. We also have Solid Rock Black Factory out of Maypen. We also have the Satisfaction Entertainment and Electronics coming out of Saudichress, and Juki Shipping out of New York. These are our sponsors, ladies and gentlemen, and we want to continue to say respect and big them up. We want to highlight the good things that these sponsors have been doing, not just for the Saudichress show, but for their different events. All right. Again, we invite you to call via WhatsApp. The numbers are 876-501-6625 or 876-423-8454. These are our numbers for you to call in to share with us tonight. All right, so we continue. We want to move on. We want to get the show start, the ball rolling. And I want to say good night. Good night, Mr. Anjo. Can you hear me, Mr. Anjo? Mr. Barkley. I'm hearing you, Mr. Barkley. Can you hear me? Mr. Barkley? So, Mr. Barkley, I'm seeing you and I heard you, but you're not responding. So, we continue. All right, so again, we are in the medium. We are actually looking at football tonight. We're going to look at entertainment. And within football and entertainment, that comes education. And that is what the Saudichress channel is all about. Is sports, entertainment, and education. So, yes, sir. Good night.
Good night, sir.
You're live on air. You're on the Saudichress show. Mr. Barkley seems to find himself very busy doing a lot of things. He's in and out, but in a little while, I'm sure he will be ready. So again, remember I said that we have a poll that is being done in YouTube. I am asking that you share with us, you participate in the poll, and so you will be able to get in what you have in mind. All right, I've seen a number of calls coming in so far, even though the show has just been started based on an introduction, but there's a number of calls coming in just now. All right. Okay, so here we have first caller we have missed, but all right, we'll get back to you, or you can call again as you please. Unfortunately, we have missed that first call. So, Mr. Andrew Barkley, are you ready for us? Mr. Andrew Barkley? Seems like your video is paused. All right, so let me introduce to you.
Yes, sir. Hello?
Mr. Barkley?
Yes, sir. Me there.
Okay. You. It's a bit dark. I'm not seeing your face clearly, but we will work with what we have. If there is no other lighting where you are, not a problem. It's good to have you, sir. I want to welcome you to the Saudichress show.
Right. Enough respect, sir. This side. But you know, the internet I got in and out, you know.
I do understand. All right, so people, let me take the introduction of introducing to you no other than Andrew, aka Country Tiger Barkley. Andrew Barkley is his real name, and you would have known this man over the years as a disc jockey called or branded as Country Tiger. So that's my little bit of introduction. I'll just ask you, sir, Mr. Barkley, can you just briefly introduce yourself to our viewers? You're live on air as I welcome you already to this Saudichress show. We have a number of persons viewing and listening all over the world. So it's your turn, sir. Introduce yourself. T- Tell me who Country Tiger is. Well.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, Mr. Barkley. All right, as he said that the internet is going in and out, and it seems like it is out right now. So we should have joining us soon as well, Mr. Nigel Stewart, aka Lenky Roy, a coach, former football player, sports administrator, an analyst of the football game, and of course a PIBA member. All right,
Yeah.
so
I've actually.
all right, Mr. Barkley, what I will ask you to do, maybe if you want to to close the video, and maybe the internet will work a little better. If you close the video for now and go on. Go ahead. Mr. Barkley,
Uh,
are you hearing me, Mr. Barkley? Mr. Barkley? All right. Until Mr. Barkley is ready, let us continue. So,
yeah,
we,
me. Sir.
Sir Barkley, we're not hearing you, know. All right. Again, we'll give him another few minutes to sort himself out. So, ladies and gentlemen, as I was saying, football.
This giving team
Wow.
family. It's giving a shit.
Are you using data or Wi-Fi? So again, another response. It will take a little while. All right. So Mr. Barkley, if there's really such a serious problem, I'll just probably ask you to call, and we will take your interview via call. Or if you do want me to call you, not a problem. All right. So just indicate if you want me to just call, and we do away with the Zoom link for now. All right. So just let me know, indicate, and I will do the honors, because this is the Saudichress show. We understand, we know what the technologies, the problems associated with technology, especially internet here in Jamaica. It tend to really give us bad mileage. But as it is, we are happy that we can actually go ahead and do our thing. Um, I want to say to you that we will be looking at I think we have looked at the semi-finals of the Ben Francis already, and where we are at now. Or on Monday, on Wednesday rather, we wouldn't have actually have a very cool, what would I say now, an interesting, how do you put it? A very, very dynamic. Okay, you are here on live and direct again, sir. Oh my God. All right. So as I mentioned, on Wednesday we have the Ben Francis. Was it Wednesday? Wow, seems like I lost my memory. But we had the Ben Francis semifinals played, where Glenmuir would have beaten our blank Yorkers by 2 goals to nil, and Edwin Allen ran by former champions as well, Rossies High, by 3 goals to nil. And so tomorrow will be the Ben Francis final. Another very, very interesting and should be an intense game. Glenmuir versus Edwin Allen. Don't forget that Edwin Allen was the team that actually hit Glenmuir out of the Doncaster Cup runnings. And so that, I believe, Glenmuir will be coming back, not just revenge, but with fire, to set Edwin Allen ablaze. So Ep.9 has their own competition. They are the defending champions, and they want to retain that cup. So you can imagine what the match will be like. All right, it seems like we have now Mr. Andrew Barkley live and direct, looking good so far, well relaxed. So Mr. Barkley, I am sure you're hearing me now, based on what I am seeing. Oh Lord. Ah, seems like you're having a serious internet challenge where you are, man. All right, so we will be looking at as well the Manning Cup final, which is being played now. I'm not sure if it is completed as yet, but the last time score here before I came on here, it was 1-1 between Stats and Jamaica College. And so if that continues, then for the normal time, that would have gone to penalties, right? So not sure what it is. I'll be checking in a little while to see the score. However, earlier the curtain raiser to the final was the Walker Cup final between Hayes Selassie and Tivoli. Um, Tivoli, coached by Christopher Nicholson, former player, Premier League player. I think he had represented Jamaica as well. We also have the coach of the Haile Selassie team, a friend of mine, Linval Rudy Dixon, who is a national player as well, played for Clarendon College, captain Clarendon College too, and he coaches Selassie. Unfortunately, it is Tivoli who won that competition 6-5 on penalties after a 1-1 scoreline in normal time. So of course, that Walker Cup, I think it's some 17 years, I believe. Tivoli have not seen any form of championship, so that is a welcome win for the Tivoli High School coming out of West Kingston. And I know football have a way to bring peace, in and around Jamaica, and so I'm sure that the community of Tivoli would be very, very grateful and happy for the boys. So that was the Walker Cup. So tomorrow, big game for us. Big, big, big games. Similar to last year, where all rural football competition, ISA run competition, had gone to the parish of Clarendon. I'm not too sure if all will be going this year, but all senior competition will be going on. And so we believe that we want to take a look at what is happening at the what you call it now, down at Sabina Park, and see what's going on in the competition or that competition. So let me just switch over. Let me see if I can get some feed for you where that is concerned. So we are 1-1, 82 minutes showing. Not sure if that is the live. Right, so if you are able to see, just a little clipping, I will not be permitted to show you the entire game. So it's 82 minutes and it's still 1-1 as it relates to the Manning Cup final. So later on again, we will bring you another update as it relates to that competition. But somehow it seems like it has finished. It seems like it has finished. It seems like JC has won based on another feed that I was looking at. I am sure that the game has finished. Seems like JC has won 8-7 on penalties. 8-7 on penalties. So we are way behind in this scene. I will get you a live footage soon and very soon coming out of Sabina Park. Ladies and gentlemen, I can confirm to you that JC has won the Manning Cup and it is on penalties. So
what to play from the shootout. JC were in trouble after Blake missed his. Blake up to that point probably had the best game on the field for Jamaica College. And that was Lamar Nelson's decisive penalty. That penalty was to win it. Yeah. Rose went the right way, but Nelson went high and far. So, Sluff managed to squeak that one home. Well, if there was ever a squeeze, it was that. And then the vital miss from Cranston. Disappointment all around. Yeah. Cranston had been so good in the second half. He provided the assist for the goal. He scored in the Manning Cup semi-final. And he just couldn't convert there. Heartbreak for them. Very difficult for himself and Nelson. I can tell you in the weeks, days, months, years to come. there's nothing shameful about their performance and how well they went about their 90 minutes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, that was a clipping that came from the National Stadium in not National Stadium but Sabina Park. So yes, JC has won the game by 8-7 on penalties. So congratulations to Jamaica College in winning this year's Manning Cup, people. This year's Manning Cup has gone to Jamaica College. You all know that Stats really and truly was knocking on the door. They were, and a lot of people expected, a very good show. It was a very good game from all indications. What I have watched, what I have seen, the first half and prior to me joining, it was a very competitive game. JC never really had it all over Stats because I believe it, to me, it was an even contested game. Both teams could have won this match during normal time, but the pressure is a final, and so these things do happen. So I don't know if you people had predicted JC to win or you believe Stats would have won, but that's the nature of it. Unfortunately, my good friends, two good coaches today who were friends, have lost. Mr. Linval Rody Dixon lost the Walker Cup, and Philip Williams, another colleague who have lost the Manning Cup. But that goes a far way. That goes to show that coaching in Jamaica today has been on the rise as it relates to evolution. We look at how we used to coach back then, and you may find that especially in the Manning Cup, and probably we could say in the Dacosta Cup too, only name brand coaches basically used to win these competitions. People with the big names. I don't want to call any name just now, but that's a reality. And so it also extended to the big schools, but it not to be. All right, so I'm gonna get Mr. Andrew online. So we'll call him. He will talk to us via phone, and hopefully we can have this very, very useful discussion regardless of what we do. All right, so Mr. getting him on phone. Wow. Phone ringing without an answer. All right, so the Manning Cup, the Walker Cup is over, and there are so good night, Mr. Andrew Barkley, aka Country Tiger. You are live on here. You are on the Saudichress show. We had a problem with you as it relates to Zoom. However, we want to continue to say that we still want you to be a part of the show, and so we will take your interview via phone.
Respect.
Right? Good. So, Mr. Barkley, tell us, sir,
Yes.
give us a little about your life story. Where did you start your journey as it relates to your professional career?
Okay. Well, you know, my career start from super funny from you going to Edwin Allen, you know, because school, because me listen to them from Edwin Allen too.
Alright.
You know, it's going to be in the world. Because what me love to do now, anyone be in the world, I don't take care of the same way. You see? So, the thing started from my son named Super Funny because, you know, I was coming, I used to, my brother, as a matter of fact, used to work and Super Funny, he used to lift the sound boxes.
Okay.
And then I used to follow them, jump on the truck and go, and some of the time they run me and all this, and me back at the truck, see, and me reach a dance. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Till you know, my brother migrate and go Kingston, and me the back and that same way. So me used to string it, you know. I
Oh.
used to string it. Yeah, man, I used to string it, man, and so forth, and learn to string it, and so forth, until knockers. Me used to DJ upon it too, that's the number one. Music I go upon it to be DJ.
When you say DJ, what do you mean? Chat lyrics?
DJ like cartel, they want them something, yeah.
How you man say to me, man?
Lyrics.
So you're a big DJ?
Yeah, man, then I DJ, man. Yeah, man, then I DJ, man, till I think I'm to knockers now that, you know, say the name soul rest in peace, you know, because maybe die I think maybe overseas and all them funeral go and enough things. Boy, actually it was a very good man.
Yes.
Till him drive and him crash. Him van crash and he break and he in the hospital, and we have several dance, you know. That time Jacob used to play the sound, and Jacob left the sound and gone to a sound named Golden Ark, and Golden Ark they come a crying and now it's like he did try to take over away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that has crash and him and break.
Yes.
In a hospital and so it's so have to go play because him take people money already and he must say, every time you record me that.
45 on LP.
Yeah, you know. So but alright. So boy I thought I have to play that. And I say, what this man? I have to play. Go check him, man. We say, yeah, so I go check it. So we about 3 days to go for the dance, which is the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And we start go down there and start studying record, them and study them and you know, and I try, you know. That I have a brother named Tool where they in England, whole heap of them Jasper, whole heap of them were Baxman and you know what I said. I would go to the dance and the dance was in Coffee Peace too, I never forget that.
Oh wow.
And play the night and me a play and people are cuss and I do I but me now watch me a play. And one time when I didn't even broke to you know, so I didn't even broke.
So you had replacement? You had replacement though?
No, at 2:30 table, so when I 30 I start playing 1:30 table.
Oh.
Yeah, and then the thing they call me so now tell me just take the selected part serious now, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I start till when knockers come out now, knockers say, alright, see you do something, knockers start have me side him now, till he start give me the mic, they start toast the mic.
Oh.
And I start toast mic, you know?
Yes.
And he might play and me a toast and he might play and me a toast. Then me start take off from this and now the sound start take off. I go on Super Funny start go on till when big dance was really on bass and this border clash. Remember you what that show there?
Yes man, I heard about it man.
Yeah man, Clarendon versus Sentence and that's we go on so good with bass and the same. Very good. That clash was so crazy. Till we take on we have Kilimanjaro start playing and so forth. You know, we go way up with the music in this with Super Funny, but it's just one thing, you know.
Yes.
Then I move from out of the surrounding.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It was moving from around the surrounding. And there was no him have a little stagnant with it. Just in the surrounding till I think they go on down, you know, just go on, and I tell Naka say you need to go. Me I tell you, I say you need to go. So, but if you want to go certain place to play, just want to play a clarinet.
Okay.
You know them place, yeah?
Yes.
I mean, I said, no, you know, till one December now, 1 year, when it come to December, every day we book out, you know, sir. Book out. So, one of the year now, him look at me and he tell me, say, I'm girl, I go on it, which should be coming wife, not a Nikki. No respect Nikki in Canada, yeah, she like Canada. You know? I mean, I said to that, I said, when Nikki know about sound? You don't know about sound. He can't run him. I said, yes, I'm a girl, them will take over it. So I said, why? If I'm going to take over it, you know, just stay there. That time I make money in Saudi, in December, I make money.
Oh, yeah.
So we said, why? If a woman is going to take over it, we can't stand it. You understand?
So let me cut you there. So Country Tiger. So when you're selecting for Super Funny, which was the biggest sound you ever killed?
I kill whole heap of sound, man. I kill a sound from Kingston named Black Magic. Whole heap of town sound I kill, man. I kill a sound named Strike Force in a Portmore. That was the biggest body sound from Spanish Town. And I kill it in a Portmore.
Oh.
I kill it in a Portmore with Super Funny. And when I go Portmore from there, so we say, because we need to start Portmore and because never want to hear. You understand? Because one brother will come from Quick River with a work at Portmore. He was security. And them love him over there and say, yo, I can't go over there, you know. Go play Strike Force. Now, because they never want to go, brother named Wady.
Oh, okay.
Wady was like a bad man for the place, boy. And when they say, oh, you have to come in, I say, he's a man, listen, Wady. And when we go over there, and we go check Capleton to be a tune, that time Capleton I do it be a song.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, Strike Force, man, take on me with Capleton, and we done him over there, man. You have one girl over there named Little Miss. When he done it like that from Spanish Town, climb on that tree.
So let me ask you now. Which sound give you the hardest lick?
The hardest lick?
Yes.
When I play Super Funny? I would say bass Odyssey, because you know why? Them time the bass Odyssey just born. And the reason why them the time the bass Odyssey have a lot of police and travel around it. That dance and go on a moon circle, never remember?
Yeah, man, I remember moon circle out of Bagwood.
And every tune him put on is just be a gunshot. But them is how many hear gun salute that dance, you know, you go. So then I give him time, just be able to, because when I call bass Odyssey for one that night, you know, bass Odyssey said, no, Tina One was playing it.
Yes.
And Tina One said, listen me, Peggy. He called the promoter because the promoter was named Peggy. And he said, Peggy, boy, we are going to lock off him. That time I bass Odyssey have the dance because bass Odyssey have the whole like St. Anne's fans and him fans them and so forth. You understand? So he said, I'm going to lock off. So, like I said, alright, nobody would need that go 1 for 1. And then they start play again. It was bass Odyssey. You know?
Okay.
That was the hardest. Bass Odyssey. You were the hardest lick. You get me?
Alright. So you have actually decided to move away from Super Funny.
Yeah.
Which year did you move away from Super Funny?
That one was, which year did I leave? I think it was, you know, say 2000.
Year 2000? Yes. Oh, long time.
Yeah, man, 2000. Yeah, man, long time. 2000, I left it. 2000, because year 2000, I leave it 2000. And I start travel 2000. As I left it, I go Echo Stone.
Oh, where Echo Stone come from?
St. Anne's.
Oh, okay.
Remember Echo Stone and bass Odyssey are two first colors.
Oh, yes. I remember that Echo Stone thing.
Yeah, Echo Stone kill everything, kill Swash, everything at all, man.
But it seems like you just want to join near bass Odyssey, man.
Exactly. When I go Echo Stone, alright, when I was playing Super Funny, you know, the night after the clash with bass Odyssey, he come to me, you know.
Yes.
And he said, you want to play bass Odyssey? If you want to play bass Odyssey, come in. And but then time, you know, Funny can run things.
Yes.
You know, I said, no, sir, I love the song. And just come out.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. Me think go play a sound on there. A sound on there. This bad sound down there. What was his name again? And there's a bodyguard. Mr. Singh, that time bodyguard just come a road.
Yes.
And Mr. Singh come at the dance. Clash. It was a clash. I want a sound on there. I don't remember it. It wasn't Spinner's Choice. I want next sound. And kill it in the night, man. Kill it. I'm just saying, come on out and say, you want to come play bodyguard. Bodyguard don't come a road. You know. I mean, left for it. So I see them treat them sound, you know, just come and start take over the world so fast. I look at them saying, that's not going on. You know?
Okay.
Fast, we see them sound, they just come up and start. Because Nakas was a coward.
Okay.
Otherwise, you have to play with sound. You have to get lick and take lick. Because I'm learning from the giant them.
I wonder if it's the same issue where them say a coward man keeps safe one. Alright. So that was the moving from thing, you know. Alright. Where the name Country Tiger came from? Because when I just know you, when I know you coming as a little youth, I know you as Tiger.
It's a history, you know, that part got a history because when I left and go play Echo Stone, and we use Echo Stone start travel the world.
Yes.
Bam bam, all over.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think go down to Echo Stone. Again with I think go down and believe Echo Stone and I go Top Secret.
Yes.
And I go Top Secret now. I start travel the world. And then I think shuffle I go on Top Secret because the boss did in a jail or something like that in the overseas.
Mm-hmm.
So I go something start going with the man around him because the man start move somewhere, you know. And we have a tour with Buju Banton in a Rochester.
Yes.
You understand? Red Bull and Guinness was his tour. So me did this night and I was said, me I'm gonna leave it. That's how I'm gonna leave that song. I'm going for my own. So me did name Tiger. So when we go Rochester, we are Buju in the vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
I look for Buju and I say, Buju, if you go for my own and name Tiger, what do you think me should have add to it or should I just name Tiger? And Buju tried be 2 times and say, Country Tiger. Yeah, the first one asked me this, no, I go for some interview and say that. I got away.
Yeah.
You know? Buju tried be and say, Country Tiger. Some look at me and say, no, man, the time you know, they are country man, the one that rate you. So much how we are, so. What you say? Would you get serious or would you say, listen, my man, a 1 town and a 13 country. What the people that everywhere that works.
Yes.
The man said, remember, me says the name, B says from way out of the country. And that was the same way too. You see? It's not that, it's what you do.
That's true.
So him say, brother, yeah. And I say, John, no, him say, man, just get some, man. Get some, put your thing together. And when you hold people, you just don't play with them, you just do what you have to do. You know?
Alright.
So I said, get some together. Yeah, man, my first dance was in Kingston. Not Kingston, Maple Island Explosion. Country Tiger.
So I really Buju
Yeah.
give you that name there.
Buju, yeah, add it to it. Buju Banton.
Big up yourself, Gargamel. Big up yourself, Gargamel. You don't know.
And when we play Island Explosion and Swash was on the show, stole the only for them. And when Swash was said, Country Tiger, Father Jerome, you know, Jerome give him respect every time.
Mm-hmm.
The man say, oh, come back, Island Explosion. Big issue in a Maple. And when Swash said, we want to go in Country Tiger, be a laugh. But it's full of laugh. Thousands of people, hey, look at people like, it's angry.
Jadu.
They will laugh. Yeah, man.
So
I'm going to go up on him and
so country. While you move out now on your own, what was your favorite dub plate? Which dub plate?
My favorite dub plate?
Yeah, man. Where you think when you draw that dub plate there, it kill any sound?
In a Country Tiger box, right?
Yes.
I have so much. Well, alright. I have this one what I use and with the Caribbean show. I don't know if you see that I read it in the paper when I play every song in Grenada.
Mm-hmm.
I play every Caribbean sound meet up in Grenada.
Oh.
You see it?
Right.
Every Caribbean sound, and I use that song. And when I have two songs to play. I don't know. It was two songs, me and the sound from Grenada. I have to play one and him have to play one for them know who win.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
And the sound job and leave it back. And the crowd go wild. He make a real bad shot. He say, me can't play Barton Levy. Barton Levy don't like you, Barton Levy don't rate you. Which is true, I can't play him. And I couldn't play him. I don't know why. I'm gonna ask the question.
So you say you couldn't get none from Barrington Levy?
Listen man, me ask the man till me week. He manage another thing Roses Friday. I'm not free to say that, I'm not free to talk. Roses Friday, brother. And he said me for come play, I'm gonna go play and just to get a song from him.
Okay.
And he said, yeah, I come back again, I'm gonna go back again. I'm gonna go back and play a Jordan Ups come up there. And when Jordan Ups say, well, I say, you come and say, yeah, man, I come to me, come down. I say, man, laugh after me. Especially me, then, up in the bush there. And ask him, I'm saying, yeah, give me 2 tunes. Jordan Ups said, no problem. And the night there, Barrington Levy stop it.
Mm-hmm.
He don't give me no song, and that me didn't get none from Jordan Ups. So when I told and leave, Jordan Ups said, man, can't believe it, you know. And me get song. But when the sound jar the Barrington, me tell people, say, yeah, we can't play. You know what I say? I don't know what going on with him, and I don't know. I beg him tunes in a week.
Oh
so
my.
I tell the people them.
For real,
But I
for
say,
real.
this is artist now, me live country, jump and bus, car town. Link the artist, me not have no money, me about to change and give the artist and the artist just a laugh and take it. And look more hungry, that kill me. I'm going to go back to the other. I have food now. The artist laugh again and take out. I'm money out there and calling you. They want to buy some food. I'm a job a berry salmon and berry salmon are my thing. I'm a berry salmon and I'm going to clash with these. So, berry is my favorite salmon.
Just click
in my box. You know? And they have a cartel there. Favorite too. In a dog plate. You understand? How many job a cartel there? So, but berries, make the berries the respect and everything boy. The man just kind, gentle. You know? He will do anything. So, berries. Well, that's my favorite thing out of my box them time there.
Okay. So, Country, I want to take a little break because I want to just look to the chat in the YouTube now because there are a number of persons sending out some messages and some respect and thank you. So let me read a few from the chat. I should have Joel. Joel, come now man, you need to come in for the show, Joel man. Sure. Alright, so hopefully me not miss out anything from the chat people. It's loaded, so let me take the ones that I can see right now. It's coming from Trevor. Bless up Country Tiger. One of the legend out of Edunalin, same way. That Trevor Whittick told, you know? Yes? Yeah, man. Good. Gregory Messam, Jaja, Mightyful Sir Andrew Barkley, aka Tiger from Killer Force.
I need a number from him, boss. I need a number from him for school. I didn't get his number. I need it. Sorry, I mean, WhatsApp it.
He might hear you, man. He might hear you. And I'm going to make sure him call in for the show. I'm going to make him call in to talk to you too, you know.
Yes, sir, that sounds good.
Alright. Yeah, man. So RR, Flat Clarendon versus Top Clarendon. Alright. Alright, so there's just a few on the chat. So get back to you, Andrew. So, Country Tiger. You know, it's a long night, and I can tell you one show wouldn't do this. I know you have some challenges with your device and your internet. But
yes.
For now, how was your professional life affected by the the COVID-19 pandemic?
Okay. Well, you know, sir, it affected me a lot, and not even so a lot, because you know, say you have to smart when you're dealing with dance and thing. You have to put out something for rainy day. I always learn that from a little boy come you have to say something for rainy day.
Yes.
You understand? So when they come in now, it's like everything gone back where they affect me a lot because you know music alone me don't do nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say? If put on for feed and pay the bills and so forth.
Okay.
You understand? So but we have to do that, we have to hold it and we have to do that pinch it. More times someone will say, yo, come do dance or something. But when police catch is another thing. They go pay money and stuff.
Yes, that's true.
So I said no, and you know, so we can't do it. So that's what I give. We have to love my wife and my family because we can't hold it, brother. You understand? We can't hold it, and we can't hold it. Hold it, you know. No traveling now, go on, we can't travel, can't move. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we just go and do a little thing, it will go bread, it will go somehow guide until the way are open again. You know, and we survive it. You understand?
Alright.
And we are open.
So
and we survive it, brother. Yeah.
Country, I remember when I involved in the function that PIBA posted at Edwin Allen last year. Was it last year or a few years ago? And I mentioned to some people that Country Tiger will be passing through. No, I said DJ Tiger will be passing through.
Yeah.
And a brethren said to me, we said DJ, you don't know DJ Tiger. I say, yeah man, I tell him, say, I know you from school days, but it's been a while.
Yeah.
And the man I say, this Jackie know named Tiger and named Country Tiger. And I say, and the man I said to me, say, no sir, if a Country Tiger not there because he was at a show in Miami, somewhere in Miami, and you were there at the show. I think it's like the week before, and him saying, here, so you have another show this week, so you can't there. I have been in a Frankfield and supposed to be in Miami. So I never know you were touring like that, boss.
Yeah, man. I tour a lot, man. I tour a lot.
So with your tours, with your tours or with your business, do you have a manager or you manage your own business?
Yeah, you see, Kind Entertainment, you know. Yeah, Kind Entertainment manage me some class in the world, like Europe and them place there.
Okay.
But me do my own thing, America, so forth, and Canada. But Kind Entertainment response to me, then we get show for me. And me can do it on my own. Can't say I'm a management, but you know, tight up like that.
Yeah.
You understand? Him just do what we follow. Him just get shows, and I get show. Not like some man may just say, yo, if you get show, you have to let me know what I go on, and him want a percentage out of it or none of that. You understand?
Okay.
You know that. So Kind Entertainment, enough respect to it. You know. So it was Kind Entertainment. We have Kind Entertainment, same way gospel. Me got gospel now, same way Kind.
Hold on. I don't want you to put yourself in no trouble right now, you know. You just leave out that little part for a little while, you know. But hold on the Tiger. So people, that's Country Tiger, you know, he's on set live, he's on phone. So for those of you who want to participate with WhatsApp calling, I know if you listen to Country Tiger, I want to hear from you, not just in your chat. Just to build a vibe, because you don't know he's the real Edwin Allen people. So, but right now, he's on the 5016625. So if you want to call, please call 423-8454. Remember, if you want to call right now, 876-423-8454. And I'm looking out for your calls. We want to hear from you, so please do so. Alright, so Country, right now, Jamaica, the whole world knew you as Country Tiger.
Yes.
I can categorically clear, and I will say to all the viewers and listeners, wherever you are, tonight will be the last night that will accept the name Country Tiger. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Alright. Give them the reason why we won't accept Country Tiger. But before you go, hold on a minute. Alright, so on Zoom, we also have another guest. Is this iPhone? Is it this Coach Lenky?
Yeah, man.
Coach Lenky, I want to see, you need to get your video on, you know. I want to get your video and let me do the proper introduction before I go any further. And I'm not seeing anything. You are in darkness, sir. So please turn on your light. This is not no play show. This is not no Arsenal show. This is the Saudichress show. Welcome, Mr. Nigel Stewart, aka Lenky Roy. Let me welcome you this for the first time on the Saudichress show. So people, here we have another guest. This man is a very tall man, so you know, say film introduction is very, very tall. But for now, I'm gonna just give him a few minutes to take a breather, and then he will come back and introduce himself. Let us know who really Lenky Roy is. All right. So Lenky Roy, we also have, if you are listening, we have Farmer Country Tiger on set. So he'll go further now to say why this is the last night our time. We'll call him Country Tiger. Mr. Bartley, go ahead, sir.
Yes, sir. You know, the music gone away different now, you know, because certain kind of music now, me can't play it in a dance, and you have to play them kind of sound that them want to you get forward, and me not depend on that, because like song like me and my friend them I hope your man and this down there, and so more look a song when me say I go, no, me say no. And then generals are call me in the world and I say no, you know, because I do Country Tiger. If I should go with Country Tiger, because I have a part one, we're one it in Brooklyn right now.
Oh, okay.
Country Tiger, because they love it.
Yes.
So just boom, take it over. But there are certain things he would say. He would go on some shows, but where I would go and pay souls, like souls for Country Tiger.
Oh yeah.
Now, you understand?
Yes.
So the dancehall thing it gone away now. It gone away. I couldn't really go and play these kind of songs or what's played. If you understand.
Yes,
you know?
man.
So I said, no, I have to job myself from this. You know, and actually the last one I played in Maypen at St. Quarry. It was a dance where me I go hard. Me I tear up the dance. Money pull up like data coming like whoa. You know, the dates like whoa.
Yes.
Seeing Arsie flying from foreign time we keep a thing with stole up down a beard there. The man say, yo, I want you up on my show. And I say, yes, Arsie. And Crackers say, yo, this year, which was gone already, the last Saturday in November,
yes,
he said, I want you up on my show, but more you back, the people were back. I say, yes, Sean, what it for them?
All right.
It was so nice. So when I reach home now, it's Sunday morning, it's like I can't sleep, you know?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like the father called me.
All right, hold on. Stick up in. Let us have them listening. And watching Sir Barkley. But we have a call online. Caller, you're live on the Saudichress show.
Yes, Saudichress. Right, man.
Yes, man. Turn up your volume. Who is this, Boopy?
Yeah, man. Yep, man.
Big up yourself, Andrew Boopy Brown. You're alive, man. Go ahead.
Bless up, Mr. Tiger, man. I love him.
Bless up,
we don't hear your voice.
come on, we general. Bless up.
Yeah, man.
That we give honor and respect to from the days up to the day and they can't stop. Love for that rate on your
Man, it's a blessing.
Yes, man.
To the highest world, you know? And I feel
it's a blessing.
man,
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to hear your voice. Sorry, let me tell you this. Sorry, you have to get me back on a show you different thing.
Well, I know Boopy. As me say, no, Tiger, this way alone can't hold you know. But let me just give Boopy.
Yeah, no.
Let me just hear Boopy and say we get back straight to you. Because Boopy live, you know. Go ahead, Boopy.
Yeah, man, a long time. Man, if you listen to General, man, then I listen to General, I think that's something again, you know, man. You will hear him again. Live and direct again, man.
True.
Again, you know.
Oh Lord.
Man, they might come back to school up ahead and all in them. Man, because a long time when I start up dub play, man, and play some good tune, man.
What?
Yeah.
I like when you talk it, Buppy, you say good tune. It has to be good tune, you know, because certain tune can't play upon certain people's system again, you know, man.
Exactly.
We do what the good it's doubling now, man. I will have to, man.
True.
Yeah.
So, people will get to the school there again. I
Alright.
have to, man. I want to win this, you know.
Most definitely, man.
Respect. Respect.
Alright, Buppy, hold on, Buppy. Let me get this out of country, you know. So, Mr. Barkley,
Yes,
a lot of us may not know, but for those who follow you would have probably heard that you are now a born again and baptized Christian.
Yeah.
How long ago since you baptized?
No, you know, me not baptized on it, you know.
Oh, you don't baptize yet?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I baptized in June. It was June. I just June I feel with Father, you see me. I just changed my ways and everything. And I served him.
Nice.
I don't baptize as yet.
Nice.
From June, they said show me to from there. So this Sunday, we just give up every show overseas, every show down at Jamaica, yeah.
Yes.
And that's it. And people are say, how me do that? Me say, boy, I don't know, you know, even myself, I don't know. God do so much to me. Me don't know, and I feed me the kids and everything. So the kids. So I'm a family. So me I say, me don't know. You know, but it just happened. Me just give up. Man, people say, right now some promoters didn't even talk to me again when they say me.
True?
They don't talk.
Oh Lord.
You know what I say?
Yes.
I did have a show in a cinema at the time. Because everything come to me already. And I say, in a festival village, St. Martin Festival. And I say, how am I going to do this? What am I going to tell the promoter? Say, he tell me, days to talk to him. And one might say, just talk to the man. And I call him and I say, Ross, you know, so I not going to come on the show. I can't come because, you know, so I kind of turn. Ross say, yeah. Say, yeah, man, me turn to God. Ross say, that's good, man. Come do gospel money.
Alright, country. And I know that you're strapped for time. How much time do you have left? Because I want to mix this show.
Yeah, me have no left because you know I'm doing business for the for
Alright.
you know.
So listen. I will get you back. I will get you back, but I'm giving you now a few minutes to wrap up. I want you to conclude. I want you to tell us which direction the Gospel Tiger going now. What plans do you have afoot? What can we see in the near future from Gospel Tiger? Wrap it up for us.
Okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, our beautiful listeners for the Saudi show. Love you know, say now we have to do it again, and we have to come back again because our Betty Brown in the whole of Florida not tuning in it. Because they want to tune in. But Betty Brown, the whole I did and we're down Florida then.
Okay.
We have to get back this show. You understand? So what I'm going now, I'm going gospel, play a gospel show, and play gospel in the street.
Okay.
Make everybody knows that God is real and God out there. You understand? God did it. God did it for we need Jamaica to get back to Christ. Because right now, you know, some people play the national anthem more time in a dance, and we find out that 3/4 Jamaican people even remember the national anthem. You know what I say?
True.
We need to go back out and start sing out the national anthem because God denied. Because when we find out Jamaica want to know, they come like they want to take out God out of things. See? Mr. Lisa, I fall down Christian again. See, no fast stuff here, but we have to go that way. Too much demonic thing around and a dance, right? Now we can't run certain things with that, and the big folks don't want them out and them out to play certain kind of song.
Okay.
See? Lovers rock and that, and gospel, straight gospel. And right now, I have a lot of show book out because I think supposed to come up with me and Grace Chiller in a May for Canada. You know, and some more tours are coming up because Kind Entertainment have put some tours together with gospel show all over the world. In a March, I have a gospel show in St. Martin to the end of March. You know, and it goes on and on. The list is coming in. You know?
Yes.
Yeah, so, and they're planning a big gospel show in a Canada.
you know, you saw that because step up Marian Hart, we don't know about Lady Star.
Okay,
And
okay.
those man, you know. So we are bring back God in Jamaica and the youths them, but them know say God is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I say? Yeah, we make them know that Jamaica, anywhere going in the world, them say Jamaica is #1 place for church. You know, we need about that. We know you hear the youth them talk about God again. So, and on the 30th of December, remember, color thing. In a chota, in a day, we're going to do the gospel thing, them and them will bring out the football. You know, you're supposed to hear about it. A lot of football are going on day, blood pressure testing for the whole folks, and you know what I say?
Okay.
Things like that. You understand the boss?
Alright,
so yeah, we'll bring me back on the show again, like this proper, that we get the whole of Florida, the whole of New York, this thing.
Yes, country, for real. So, guess what? I want you to line up that device there, you know. It means that if me have to send you some a real internet per thing down there, you know.
Yes, sir.
Me have to get on to Flow or Digicel, make them sort out the internet on your side because we need your live and direct, man.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so Gospel Tiger, I want to say thank you very much for joining us tonight. It was such a fulfilling session. You know, you had brought us where you started and showing us where you are going. You know, you are a part of the family. And so we are so happy to have you. Thank you very much, man, and all the best for the future.
It's my pleasure, man. I'm a pleasure. Pleasure to do it. I'm going to do it again. That's the whole United people in the world hear it. Yes, so, yeah, thank you for the job what you're doing. I'm pleased with it. I love it. And I will always on your show. And I will always get other people on your show.
Thank you very much, man.
So far. I love it.
Thank you.
We're going to just extend it. You know, we can't just get bigger, don't we?
Alright, my boss. I'm looking forward for more. Alright? Alright. Respect. Thanks. Good. So that was, as you know, the country tiger, the man now call himself Gospel Tiger, has been around for a long time and of course has chosen to take on another lifestyle. You know, he still be doing his dancehall, but you know, in a different fashion, and so we will accept that and we will go. Alright, so here we go. So Andrew Buppy Brown, you have another few minutes because we're gonna take in the man they call Lenky Roy very soon. We have a lot of information to share with us. A lot of education on this football thing. A lot of, you know, going around. You know, Lenky Roy is a versatile coach and, you know. So, Buppy, continue. I'm giving you 3 minutes to wrap up, Buppy.
Yes, man.
I know you have been waiting long. I'm not going to interrupt you, sir. Go ahead.
Big respect to Coach Tafara, you know.
Alright, big.
Yeah, for the good job in my do. Bring the youth back to the Bedford final.
Good.
Tomorrow, can't pull it off, you know. Well, I want for second and again, and trophy tomorrow, you know.
Yes.
Man. Biggest and all the good work with the battle, with the boys. So, until keep a some continue the good people behind the scene, just continue the good. Yes. And we know our alma mater and we can lift the Dakar, you know.
Alright, very good.
Yeah. Respect to people and support the staff and the HOD and everybody, you know, give them part.
Alright, they are here, you know, they are listening. Not sure if everybody watching, but I know that, you know, other members are here.
Yeah, man, and all the best tomorrow with you.
Will you be going to the game, Buppy?
Well, definitely I want to do that, you know.
Okay. Alright.
Want to do it.
Alright, sir. So, thank you very much for calling, Buppy. And respect. Yeah, man. Bless up yourself, my brother. Alright, so viewers, you can use both numbers now for calling. Mr. Andrew Brown was occupying the other number, so you could use the 501-6625 or the 423-8454. Go ahead, alright? So here we have Mr. Lenky Roy, probably the second tallest man in Piba, the second tallest man who have passed through Edunalin and Edunalin football. Welcome, Mr. Lenky Roy.
Yeah, man. Thanks, man.
Okay. So, Lenky, what have you been doing since your schoolboy team, Tombstone, dropped out of the Dakar Cup competition?
Well, as I know, we had under 16 whenever I enter under 14 because our under 14 players was too small, So we didn't want the bigger guys then to boss them around, and discourage them. So we only enter under 16, which we did well. We went to the second round. I think we win a game and we draw, we lose the others. It was a good experience.
Okay.
First time for them any form of football team to go into the second round. So it was a good experience.
Okay. Good one. So I asked you that question, but you never really answered directly. But let me carry you to it, right? What's your take on this year's schoolboy football? More so the Costa Cup, the rural competition. How do you feel about this year's competition?
I mean, this year competition is a step up from last year because the pandemic year, it wasn't the way it was this year. It is this year. So this year competition is a step up. There are some very good teams in terms of team improving, So
Okay.
it's a good look.
All right. So also we are now at the finals for the senior rural competition. The Ben Francis Cup will be contested by the the defending champion Edwin Allen and Glenmuir High School. I think it's a 6-time champion. I think so. They have won this competition 6 times. If my memory serves me right. Stand for correction though. And Edwin Allen 1 time. Want to make it 2. There's also the Costa Cup final. Clarendon College, many times champions. I think 10 times? And
Yeah, I think, yeah.
Central who have never won this competition. What's your take on the 2 finals? The fact that all 4 teams are Clarendonians.
Well, it's a good feeling and it looked very good for Clarendon. I don't remember if it has ever been done before that the Ben Francis and the Bicasta Cup, all 4 teams are from Clarendon, which fell volume because, Clarendon once was the driving force in football in Jamaica, and it all went downhill after Mr. Greed, great Mr. Greed, died.
May his
So
soul rest in peace.
yeah, man, it all went down since then. But it's a improve. I mean, Central, I really, really happy for Central. I mean, it would be, I'd be more happier if it was Edinal in the finals than the Casta Cup. But I really happy for Central. I know Dougie, put in a lot of work, and see the work paying off, happy for them. And I'm really happy for Edinalin. I mean, they win the Ben Francis last season and they are in the finals again. That's still volume. I think some work has been done, So I just want to wish them good luck tomorrow, with the game.
All right. Joel, can you take the chat for us, Joel, please? I saw you and you leave out of it. We need you to help me with the chat, Joel. Please and thanks. All right. So, Lenky, it has been a while, since you have been coaching at this level. You're also coaching at the Premier League level.
Right.
I know there's a big difference between Premier League and schoolboy football. But which of the two? And I don't really want you to compare the jobs now in terms of Thompson Town versus
Yeah.
Maroons. Which of the two is more challenging for you?
Well, I started my career coaching schoolboy for a year, and then after that it was all seniors. I enjoy coaching schoolboys. I enjoy coaching schoolboys. I have a lot of time for schoolboy. I don't really have a lot of time for big men because when coaching a man at 26, 27, the things that he should have already know. He should have already have that in his arsenal and spending time. I rather coach a 17 or a 16-year-old and knowing that when he reaches 27, he's going to be far, far better than the 27 that I'm wasting time with.
Oh,
So it's at times
mm-hmm.
coaching seniors, at times it is really disheartening, as I said, to really coaching somebody control, pass, open your body and stuff like that.
For real.
As a 27, 25-year-old. I shouldn't be coaching that. So I really enjoy coaching youngsters.
All right, hold on a bit. Let me take Joel. Go ahead, sir. Good night. Not hearing you, Joel. You have to speak loudly. You're very low. Joel, you see what's happening now is that you're very low. I'm not sure everybody will be able to hear you on the set. Could you join me with the OBS or with the Zoom? I've sent it to you already. All right. So check your WhatsApp. Thank you. Yes. So back to you, Lenky Roy. So right now you are coaching Chapelton Maroons.
One of the coach at Chapelton Maroons.
What is your job description? What type of coach? Assistant coach? What is your coaching job at Chapelton Maroon right now?
I'm assistant coach at Chapelton Maroon at the present time.
I don't know if this one will be too hard for you. I know that the head coach or the technical director is Teacher Hyde.
Right.
And I am sure that he doesn't have the time that he wanted to put into it right now.
So,
am I to believe that based on how things are going, you have been footing the head coach? Are you playing that role right now?
I mean, we also have Tashana, that's a female coach that was at Portmore with Lenny.
Okay, yes.
He's also there. So both of us know when Lenny's not there, both of us really put the workload.
Okay, that's nice. That's nice. All right, so we have tech support Joel here to carry through the chat. There's some thing in the chat. So go ahead, Joel. Let me hear what's going on in the chat. Joel?
Yeah, good night, people.
Yeah,
so
man.
we have RR saying, up top boss, mess up nostril, Joe Tyson, Joe Ticarus, Tito, Sir Porkskin, Big Up Lenky, and Trafalgar crew up top. We have Ronald White saying, Golden Hawk from Mers, near Crooked River. Owner was my friend Max, Yellow Country Tiger. That was some way before. We have RR saying, boys from Hills versus Maypen boys tomorrow is now playing at Sticks. Big up Saudi.
Continue.
That's all for now.
That's all.
First of all, keep saying, better bless up yourself, coach. Linky right.
Alright, so you hear that, my boss Linky?
Blessings, man.
Skipper speak. Yes, so
skipper that one.
So Lenky, so you're at Chapelton Maroons now. I don't think I heard more than one positive results so far in the competition. Not saying it is not just what I have heard. How Chapelton Maroons going so far?
Well, yeah, as I said, you have heard that we only have one positive result. This is true. I mean, the project just started. It's a work in progress. We need some players. I mean, we didn't have a preseason because just after the playoff, there come the Premier League, so we didn't have a preseason per se. So we are in preseason mood now, hoping for January to get in some players. I mean, getting the schoolboys in, get them to fit them in, and them really have to get some time off, so we
Yes.
can really depend on the schoolboys.
Okay.
We are going out there to get some players to help the schoolboys and the team.
Okay, that's good. So, all right. As it relates to Premier League, right now in Jamaica, I'm not sure how many of us, even here on the show, really following the Premier League right now. Thank you, right. But could you highlight some of the things that are going on, the changes in the Premier League? For example, I noticed since the season started, very few games have played at home teams or home grounds. There are some selective grounds that the matches are played. Can you tell us why is that so?
I mean, from my understanding, is the Premier League body, they are trying to help the clubs in terms of revenue. So they will keep double headers, for instance, like at Jacksal, and that out of that double header, they will share the purse with the teams. For me, I think it's a good gesture. On one hand, it also deprives the teams, the patrons who follow their various teams, because I mean, from Clarendon to Centon to go and watch a football game is a stretch. But the revenue that you get from it, it's a drop in the bucket, but it's a help. You don't have to organize your home team for a game. You don't have to get security. You don't have to go through all those trouble when you have a match like in Stadium East or at Jackson or at Arnett. So from what I know, you get a percentage of whatever they collect at the gate. I mean, like Humble Lion, Beer United, they choose to have their home game at their most times at their field, which maybe better off than what the organization is doing. But I really can't say definitely if it is with Beer and Humble Lion. But for Maroons, for now, we are okay with our games playing at neutral ground, and we get a percentage at the first.
Let me ask you though, is it that you're saying you're okay with it because you think you'll make a better money, or your your home ground have not yet met the standard to host Premier League games?
Well, maybe saying I'm okay with it, maybe is a strong word, but pertaining to our home ground, it is not 100% ready to host game. It can, if we wanted, it can. If we
Okay.
wanted it to be, it can. But I mean, as I said before, having a game at Stadium East, you go in there to play. You don't have to prepare the field. You don't have to have security. You don't have to go through all of that idiot and get a percentage of the purse. I mean, for me, I think that is okay for now.
Yes, that can be very good business for the clubs, and I would love that too, because what my understanding, and probably I'm guilty of that too. I'm not too sure that the fans who follow each team are really full supporters, in the sense that they follow them because of entertainment. When you have some of these home games, not saying this is what will happen at Chapelton Maroons, but there are some home games that a number of patrons enter the ground free, either by will or by force. So maybe that's
So
a good thing out of that. Do you find that as a problem?
I can't say for Maroons because we have never had a home game. But speaking from experience,
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Because I'm not.
yeah.
Hold on a second.
From
I asked that question, because I know that this is not the first Premier League team you have with coaching. You have moved
okay.
around. It seems like you have moved around more than Jeffrey and Vassell. But continue.
Well, speaking from experience, I mean, you will find that you have a home game, and so for instance, you have 100 people enter in the ground. Most times, you'll find that you have to let in 30 people free. You understand? When you keep the games, then when the games play at, like as I said before, like a Arnett, you know, I think you're well, you may be let in 10. You know, it is not like at home. You know, at home, people will come, persons will come and say, boy, me not have it, or me just have half, or me have one fear to three away, you know. So I
Mm-hmm.
just can't turn them back because they may a supporter.
True.
You understand? So I think that just yeah, maximize what your revenue per se.
Okay. All right. So I have two other questions that I really want for you to address. I've heard by the byway, not so much, not even in the media. Somebody told me I was questioning the Premier League because my thing now is that the fact that the schoolboy competition is coming to an end. I'm looking forward to find other football games, to attend. Not just because the Saudichress want to stream or to get these games
Right,
out there, but as a personal interest, I always
right.
follow Premier League after the schoolboy competition. But I was told that in short order, the Premier League will have a break, and it will be a break until January. Carry us through that.
Well, I don't have full knowledge of everything, but that's what has been going around, that a break is on. I mean, we had we have a postponement game with when the reggae girls play
Okay.
at Kingston. We have a postponed game. That game will be played on, I think, on Monday. They were saying that they were going to have a break until January. I'm not sure if World Cup is the real reason for the break, but that's what I am hearing, that a break is going to happen after Monday, because we are, the teams, some teams will be playing on Sunday. We'll be having a Monday night game at Arnett against Portmore.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm hearing, that after that game they will go for a break and then resume in January, which will do my team very well. I wouldn't mind the break. I wouldn't mind the break because at this moment, we are not doing that good, you know.
So you're
So I wouldn't
getting
mind the break for us
getting a
to
break and a
really
half.
fine tune. Yeah, really fine tune some things, you know. And I guess the Premier League now, as it stands,
Mm-hmm.
we had a game in week before last Monday at at Stadium East, and there was not much people. And I'm just assuming that you have World Cup in the day where you have two games. Now watching two games in your living room, your comfort in your living room. I don't think it is feasible again after that two games to get up, go in your car, or to take a bus to go and watch a Premier League game at this moment. So I think because of the World Cup, then the Premier League is going under a little bit of stress in terms of supporter right now. So maybe the real reason for it to break is the World Cup and the support that they are getting now.
All right, Linky Roy, you have less than a minute on this platform. I'm gonna ask you when it break just to rejoin. All right, and the
No
Zoom
problem.
just to rejoin. But
No problem.
before you go, when you return, I want you to think about the standard of the Premier League. Comparing to pre-pandemic and now. Just to give us a little of what, because many of our our fans overseas have not been following the Jamaica Premier League. All right, and we
Right,
also will
no problem.
take you through to a few predictions of the games tomorrow and also the World Cup games. We're gonna take you. I want you to take us through some World Cup games today and also going forward. All right. So after the break, we get back to that. So yes, people, as that was the man called Lenky Roy, who is here with us and will be here for the rest of the show. So, wow. We want to get back the show up and running so he can be a part of the final lap. Anyhow, please remember to like, share the Saudichress channel, and I want you to subscribe if you have not yet done so. Please remember that subscription is what really helps to grow the channel, and without you we can't do. Remember, we want to carry all the gains possible for you wherever you are. Good, and so we'll be able to show you, but without that we need a lot more as it relates to subscription. We are just over 330 subscribers, and as we said, our target for the rest of the season or the rest of the year is 500. So we'll have Lenky Roy back in short order, but before we do, just ensure that we subscribe. We also want to hit the like button and share as we go along. So in the meantime, since Lenky Roy is not yet on tech support, can you take us through the others? Do you have any more chat, Joel? Can you take them through, please?
Yeah, man, we have a question for Coach Lenky Roy, so we have to wait on him.
Okay, that's all you have in the chat.
Yeah, man, that's all I have in the chat.
And any earlier one that I missed out on, you can remember?
No, man. Nothing except for I was the one that posted this one. Was saying rest in peace to Sir Neville, Sir Manny, assistant manager from Clarendon College.
Oh yes, that's
car
true.
accident.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you for that. All right, so let me formally say R.I.P. Sir Manny. That man, a lot of persons talk, fluently about him. His support, his involvement in football. I was even told that he was sometime back in the early 90s or mid 90s, or should I say 90s. I need to find out because I think I've heard somebody mention that he associated with Edwin Allen as well. Great people come through Edwin Allen, and wherever they are, we respect that. So, R.I.P. Sir Manny, football legend. All right. So here we have Mr. Stewart, aka Lenky Roy, back and set. Welcome again, Sir Stewart. So before you go, I was asking you to tell us a little of where do you see the Premier League? What's the standard of the Premier League like? Comparing to yesteryears. Let's say in your first year of coaching Premier League, comparing to now, coming over the years. What about the standard? Is the standard growing? Is it being depreciated? I don't know. Your views as a coach and as a fan.
As my earlier years in Premier League, the standard was very high. When you talk about a Arnett Garden, a Harbour View, a Sporting Central, a Portmore, the standard was no, the standard is fluctuated. I don't know if it's because you have more schoolboys are taking up scholarship to go overseas, and after scholarship, most of them go to work, they don't really pursue a career in football anymore. So this present moment, the standard is fluctuated. And to see the Premier League, JFF trying to get 16 teams. Now we had 14. I think the standard is going down. I don't know if we have enough talent to have 16 teams. I even have 14 teams, I don't think we have enough talent. But back in the earlier days, football to we, me, you, and others like Reverend Mr. Man, Moses, we did really love football.
Mm-hmm.
Now, players now playing for the hype, you know? Players more playing like it is a dress rehearsal. You know, them want them face to be brown and the hair to be well groomed and you know, players spend more time on doing those things than really playing football. So you have a few, I mean, good players out there who really want to move on, and then you have majority who just want to stay here and stress out managers here and stress out coaches. You know, they don't really want to move on to higher heights. So for me, back then, the standard is much higher than
Okay.
what I'm seeing now.
So, what do you think give rise to that? Is it a fact that the hierarchy of football in Jamaica, or the fans, are corporate Jamaica, who we believe played a very good role over the years? Is it that it's not been marketing? Is it that there's nothing of interest to the youngsters, to those who are here? Is it that there's not much of a livelihood through football? What could have really caused our beloved game to lose that standard?
Well, for me, I think most people like in management are in football for the wrong reason. You know, most people in management and dealing with youngsters, you know, at a tender age who love football, and if you're not managing them in terms of development, whether mentally, you know,
Mm-hmm.
I think we are falling short in making football exciting. We make in football more interest, make youngsters have more interest in it. I think we're falling short in that era. I don't think football in Jamaica is that excited again. And I think, and for me, it really comes down to the people who run in football, the people who run in football right now.
All
You
right.
know, it really comes down to them.
The truth of the matter is, I never really want to go into the politics of the football. But you who coach on both levels, schoolboys and the Premier League level, everybody talk about the poor quality of the pitches in Jamaica.
So,
Is that a major factor in
well,
the
for me,
standard of the football?
yeah, it is a major factor. It is a major factor. And for me, it is very disheartening for us to at this day and age we as Jamaica Football Federation to say we don't have proper surface after going to World Cup '98. We don't have proper surface. There, you go to some school. I went to I think Antrophy to play an under 16 game. A team in Portland. And I can't believe that field like that still existed. Yeah, it was
Well, if it is Portland, I don't think it is Anchovy.
yeah, I don't remember the school off the top of my head, but it feels it is a big problem. Surface is a big problem, and to play proper football and for players to be technically ready, you have to have good surface to coach all of those things.
But let me
It
let me
can be
let me play the devil's advocate, though, Linky, right? With all due respect, because during our time, or even before us, senior players, back then, in the early 90s, when I applied my trade, you applied your trade in the schoolboy level, the surfaces probably were worst. And the standard that I believe, some of us believe, is better then than now. So,
and
is it really fair to put this the surface in it? No, because I think the services are better now than before. You know?
You can find surface now that were better, of course, but football evolve. Coaches now asking their teams to do things that you need proper surface for it to be happening. For instance, you have a team like Karen and Khalid who their coach asks them to possess and pass the ball. And to do it on some of the surface that we played on, that will be next to impossible. That will be next to impossible. But with the involvement of football, so the surface should get better. It should get better. And if we are in a country that goes to World Cup, and I keep saying it, and we are looking for schools to have proper surface,
You see,
it's sad, you know?
why I believe you made the mention of Joel are coming up for the chat, going to World Cup. I think I said it on one show, and I was so jealous of Japan.
Absolutely.
You know, see how they performed World Cup after World Cup. The team that we beat, the only match we have won at the World Cup, 1998. However,
Yeah.
I stopped talking about we going to World Cup. It is so long ago that whatever benefit we could have gotten then, we lose it.
So to the winner.
It's not there anymore. So I don't even talk about it. So I can't believe it is so long. And you as a coach, schoolboy at a Premier League, so you're coaching youth and you're coaching big man or big men. You have a role now to ensure that the Jamaica football, standard of the Jamaica football, improve in your own little capacity. I know you're gonna tell me, say, boy, it's this and it's that and so on. But do you think the coaches, especially at the Premier League level now, can do more? Because I believe that more emphasis, more work is being done at the schoolboy level than what is being done at the Premier League level. Talk to me.
And it should be more work at the schoolboy level than at the Premier League. Because as I said, coming to the Premier League, you're a, so for instance, you're a semi-pro player. So things that you should have known from the Costa Cup or Manning Cup or wherever you play, we shouldn't be teaching you that at the senior level.
But Lenky,
so at the senior level, for you to spend the same time or more time that you spend with a schoolboy team, for me, it is difficult for me. It is difficult for me to be spending time on certain basic things at the Premier League level when you should be dealing about tactics and organizations and all those things. And you are doing kindergarten things at the Premier League level.
But Lenkira,
it is very sad.
Lenkira, hear me out. Look at the analogy that I'm gonna draw and the comparison. The coaches have spent more and dedicated more time at the schoolboy level. I'm sure of that.
Right.
Good. Which should be happening. Or should have.
Right.
Good. But
right, that is a grassroots, yeah.
The same youths that you people coach at the schoolboy level move up, come to the Premier League level, and don't have the requisite skill that you have actually imparted when they play in the schoolboy level. So what happened? Where the breakdown take place?
And Sadi, you see majority of the schoolboys that coaches spend more time to develop in the schoolboy league, Manning and the Casa. Most of those guys go overseas with scholarships or
I don't think so,
The
sir.
lower, yeah, most of them.
No.
Check that.
Better you tell me, say the star baller them. Because if you
Yeah,
check,
but
no.
they are the
Hold
one that
on,
I'm
no,
talking about.
sir. If you check it out, and if you check now, and we're going to use KC, just a
Yeah,
call a KC name.
right.
They have a squad of say 22 good youth, right? Or 20 youth with 12
Good
excellent
potential.
players.
Well, yeah.
Will you be, am I to believe that those 12 excellent players going to go on scholarship?
No. I'm not saying that, but all
No,
right.
but this is what I'm saying, Lenky, right? This is what I'm saying. Regardless of how many persons go on scholarship, a few, it is few. The percentage is so low for those who got scholarship throughout, and I'm not talking about one team now, island wide. It's very few. So you still have
And
those. But I use this, because I really want to make a statement to some of our coaches and maybe the club owners. I don't think the time that the coaches put in the schoolboy level is because they want to develop players. It is more than that. Maybe some milk and honey done at the schools when they're in the club.
well, and you can be right. And you can be right. Yeah, you can be right. You can be right that the treatment at most schools is far better than the treatment at most clubs. You know? Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to lie. You can be right. And you see that them always say why the what the darker the color of the grape and the sweet that the grape is.
Yes, but
You know?
so like these are the little things that I'm looking at, and I'm saying that I think we can do a little more. I mean, regardless of what, and you're dealing with 25, 26, 27-year olds, 30, 35-year olds in the club or the Premier League. The fact that we have them, they are old and it's hard to bend an old tree. But we still have to, because trust me, knock your man bigger and star, you have to have a coach.
Yeah, he must have a
You
coach,
get
but
what I'm saying? And he
you
must work with a
yeah,
coach.
right.
So I believe that more emphasis, regardless, you don't have to go back to basic, must be placed on the Premier League. And I don't think it is being done. I don't think so.
And we can all say that it is showing that it's not being done, but you see the mindset of most of these guys after leaving school, most of them mindset change. Them start get picnic. Then start have 5 women. Then start do what. So it is next to impossible when them come training to focus. To really focus on what is being done and have a proper training session. Them not get enough money. There's a lot of things. And you wouldn't believe that this is the same player from a Edinalin team or from a first-time mindset.
Yes.
So it is difficult at times to really get players at that age to really focus. As I said before, those who want to play overseas or those who want to get something out of football, they have a different mindset from those who just playing for the money to done.
Yes, that's true. So that is Premier League football for Jamaica. So you say we'll be breaking shortly and we should return in January.
Yeah. That was the initial plan.
Thank you, right. What is the format of the Premier League remain the same as last year?
Yeah, this year I think it is 2 rounds plus the playoff.
2 rounds
I
plus
think
the playoff.
last year was 1 round and straight into the playoff.
Which format do you prefer? A full league or a playoff?
I rather the league. I rather the league, but in Jamaica for some reason, after the fans look at them team and say, listen, we're not gonna catch the team at front. Yeah, we're not gonna catch the team at second. I wanna everything breaks down. So there comes the playoff. I think you should have a playoff plus the league.
Okay.
I think you should have a playoff plus the league. So you'd have a playoff and just as old they have it now, but I think they should have two separate trophies.
Okay.
Two separate trophies where you have a league
I support that
and a playoff.
I support that. Alright, so that's for Premier League football. Lenkiroy, your prediction. Tomorrow, I'm going to ask you to predict your prediction for the Clarendon College Central game.
Given to farm, given to pass farm, it's not hard for me to say the edges to Clarendon College. I mean, I want Central to do well, and I also want Clarendon College to do well. I don't know if I can have it both ways, but the edges to Clarendon College.
They can do well, but as I say, predict.
yeah, the edges to Clarendon College. The edges to Clarendon College. Given to pass farm, given to farm coming up, the edges to I'll be leading to Clarendon College.
Leading to Clarendon College. Alright. Any score?
It is going to be a close game.
I want scoreline, Mr. Stewart.
I'm looking at 2-1.
Favor of Clarendon College.
In favor of Clarendon.
Alright. My prediction for tomorrow, Clarendon College will win 3-1. That's my prediction.
3 goals, and it is possible.
Alright, that's my prediction. Alright, before we go, there's a question in the chat that Joel have. Joel, go ahead. I was waiting for you, Lenky.
So in the poll we have here for Clarendon College 69% win chance for tomorrow's final against Central.
Central only get 31%.
Yeah.
Too much Clarendon College fan in our show.
And Buffy Brown here, question to Coach Lenky is, do you need an experienced veteran centre half? I'm a free agent with a small fee.
Lenky, answer that. Right away.
After I do his medical and all of that, you have to bring a medical by at least 3 doctors.
You serious, man?
Yeah.
So, Buppy, I hope you're listening, Buppy, are you still there? I hope you are listening. People, as I talk about that, please, man, trust so many people came on the show and we only get 4 likes. That not look good. Come on, man. Do better than that. Come on, Saudichress fans. Alright, again, remember, I know that you're too comfortable watching and listening. Probably enjoy the show too much. I hope you don't have a lot of drink. You just have enough to keep you up and away. So remember, if you have not yet subscribed, Lenky, you subscribe yet? I think so. But like and share later on and share the channel, Lenky. I hope you have some fans watching, I hope you have some fans watching. So people, remember again, like and share. If you have not yet done so, please do and subscribe as well. Alright, so let me carry you through. So prediction. Anybody else want to make a prediction? Please do so in the chat. Dear Thompson, you're up and about. Where you come from this hours, man? Eh? Dunga, you need to call in, man. Lenky live, a long time you call out for Lenky. Call the show. And top chatting with them, all big eyes you put in, I think. Alright, so Lenky Rai. Dunga is here, a shout out with him eyes as usual. We know him eyes and big.
Dunga, man.
Yeah, man, for real. So that's the prediction. I don't know. Joel, you want to make a prediction for the game tomorrow? Clarendon College Central.
Penalty shootout.
Penalty shootout. Who
Yeah,
will
man.
That's a possibility, you know. That's a possibility.
who will win?
Clarendon, we win the penalty, you know. But game was a tough one. Well, Clarendon are covered 6.
You know, say John knows that. That's saying nothing right now, but 3-1. That's my tip. Alright, the big one. I think this one is even bigger than the Dacaster Cup final. I don't know if you agree with me, but hush if you don't agree. Big match. Edwin Allen, defending Ben Francis Cup champion, versus Glenmuir, 6-time champion. That is the curtain raiser for the Dacaster Cup at States tomorrow. Joel, your prediction for that game there? And I take Joel first, you know. I take Joel first because Joel is not a Edwin Allen past student and is not a Glenmuir past student. I'm not sure say neutral. I'm not taking neutral. I know him not neutral. But your prediction, Joel?
My prediction is for Edwin Allen 3-1.
3-1 over Glenmuir.
Yeah, man.
Alright. You hear that link, right? In
Yeah,
your red
sound
shirt.
good.
In your red shirt. Say something.
Man, a deja vu, you know. Big up deja vu.
Deja vu, big up yourself.
Deja vu.
I'm going to allow you
Yeah,
to set
man.
the talk a little about him party, you know. He not send me no shirt, but I leave him. I not say a thing. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well, tomorrow, Ben Francis game. I mean, the champion is back in the final, so it is fitting for the champion to do it again. I'm having a 1-love score to Edwin Allen to win 1-love.
1-love to Edwin Allen. You just attack so because you want to win, or you're really positive to that prediction?
I'm positive. I mean, it won't be an easy game. I think they had a matchup before now, which they won, and I think they won that. You could say convincingly. I think Glenmore will do some homework, and I think they will come with a better game plan. So I'm having a 1-love to Edwin Allen.
All right. You want to hear my prediction now? Let me hold my seat properly, you know. I don't want to sit down for no edge. Listen up. My prediction for the game tomorrow, and I'm serious, not because I'm Edwin Allen fan, but my prediction is Edwin Allen. My prediction is Edwin Allen will win 2-love. It's a repeat of the first game that Edwin Allen and Glenmuir played. I respect that that you said about the matchup and so on. But I don't think any team can. It's the homework when they try to pan this pan country. Nah, gonna work. The way Glenmuir play, I don't know which homework them are going to do pan country. So you beat them 2-love again. High riding Edwin Allen. Dunga, you're live online. This is the Saudichress show. What says you?
Well, I think big up everybody, man. Lenky, big up yourself, man. Yeah.
Bless up.
I think Edwin Allen will take it 2-love, you know. 2-love.
Yeah, listen, man. Yeah, listen to me.
You know?
Continue, man. 2-love is Edwin Allen.
No, I think Edwin Allen will win it. From talking to people, you know, outside Piba, you know, everybody's, and most of who I spoke with said Edwin Allen, you know, they can win it, and they're gonna win it, you know. But you'd be amazed that a lot of people support Edwin Allen, you know. Because talking to even my uncle who is a Clarendon College supporter, and him go at the Central High game the other day, and you know, Edwin Allen in my support. And we want to see Edwin Allen at CC final. That's what my dream for, you know.
Okay.
But it wasn't to me. But based on what he was telling me, there's a lot of Clarendon College support that went to that game supporting Edwin Allen. I find it
It's not really so hard to believe, but you know, the rivalry over the time, you know, why they want to see. Well, maybe it's just they want to see a final thing happy to the back say, yes, compare and CC go a final and, you know, whoever win, you know?
Yes. well, as I say, really and truly, when you look at how things worked out, you would have said that Edunalin really and truly could have, and maybe should have been in the final when you look at what happened.
Yeah, man.
But guess
A lot
what?
of people share that view there, trust me. And I thought it was just people alone who share that. Sorry, a lot of people outside, when we talk to, they share the same view. Them say, even last year when we were with the Ben Francis Cup, we told it that it wasn't the Ben Francis Cup we should have won. They said we should have won the Dakasta Cup.
Yeah, man.
That's what they say.
I heard that quite a number of times.
Listen, Shadi, if you have 10 people, out of the 10 people, 7 tell you literally the same thing, it must be true.
Yes.
And these are people who don't really have any affiliation with Edunalin.
Okay.
You know, these are people who support Glenmore. 2 of who I know who support Glenmore. Support Clarendon. As a matter of fact, 4 support Clarendon College. And when I talk to a girl who lives in Maple named Tanya, she's her own, when we talk about, she followed Lancaster come from, Clarendon College anyway. She said Edunalin should have win last year.
Okay.
I have to take she at her word because she followed closely.
That's good. And I must say to you, Dunga, it's really a thing. Guys, we're running out of time again. We have 10 minutes to go on our next Zoom, but don't worry, we will have you right away. So, Dunga, you're right. I mean, when you look at that, as I said, a lot of us, including myself, never really at the start of the season, expected to do so well based on what transpired from, the team last year. But guess what? They actually improve every match. And I'm saying the improvement that I talk about from this Edunalin team is I'm not talking about improving in terms of quality football. They improve because they know how to grind out results. They know how to get the positive results. That's what I saw from that Edunalin team. Every time I watch them, they continue to go.
And sorry, a lot of people said it.
Hold on, was it? So your time, hold on.
Especially last year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people said that we don't really players like a cohesive unit, so to speak.
Okay.
It was more like individual brilliance, where we could pull a goal out of the bag at any moment, out of anything. You get what I'm saying?
And let me tell you, Dunga, you see, when it comes on to certain levels of football, for me, I love to see classic football. But most importantly, when I'm supporting a team I'm coaching, I love positive results. When it comes on to knockout rounds, I don't care how a team play now. Give me the win. Knockout, you don't have no chance to come back. And I say this to say, look at 2 of the most alright, let me not use most experienced. 2 of the teams that are expected to do well at the present World Cup. Germany and Belgium. You see what happened to them?
Yeah, but
alright.
You see, again,
Dunga, I want to hold this post because we have Wazim on the next line. Let me just take him and share the time, alright? Wazim, you're live on the Saudichress show. You don't have to hang up, man.
Yes.
Yes, Wazim. You're live, man. We are hearing you.
Oh, good night to all the listeners. Every night. Live.
Night, Wazim.
Big up us. Big up.
Bless up, was it?
I had to chat most of the time. I don't say nothing still, but thank you, Ryan. It's like you're the right side I want
thing where take place on the field. He's a very involved coach. That expect that with him. You know?
Yes.
From the past when he used to be in done by Murray and such on. I used to follow him, you know, not really go to the game them also, but just hook deep.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a coach where listen to him, just, you know, how to approach a football game, how to minimize that game with certain result, you know. And that's what I like with him, you know. So it's a big up plenty right, man. But nothing. I want to see him back sometime in a head with a you know.
He can't play again, he old. He can't play again, he old. He's an old foot.
You want to give general?
You say you want him back in a Edunalin team, so I tell you say him too old. My old foot, he can't play for Edunalin again.
No. In a technical director, some are head coach and some farmer.
Oh, you mean and the coaching staff?
You know? Yes.
Okay.
You know, after what we can come to agreement and play back in our squad and thing, you know, would that be so nice. Big up to all the listeners then, man. Blessings and to all like Viva family. You know?
Alright. You hear that deal? We have deal for the next line, you know what's it? Your prediction for tomorrow's game?
3-0.
Which of the game?
Come on. Sorry.
Alright, so.
Edunalin for sure.
Yeah, man. Alright, good. So 3-0 to Edunalin. I said 3-1. What about the Clarendon College Central game? You have a prediction for that?
Yeah. For Clarendon College.
How much?
2-0.
Okay, alright. Very good. Dunga, what's your prediction for the Clarendon College Central game?
4-0, Clarendon College.
4-0. Listen, you and Trevor talk earlier?
No, sir.
Before you go any further, Joel, bring up some things in the chat, you know. There's some interesting thing I go on the chat.
Yeah, so from Fruitilicious vibes here.
Big up yourself, Fruitilicious. You hide your name, Zanaba, to the world.
Coach Lincoln, the new generation relies on technology to get them ahead. As a result, respect for football has changed. We have Ronald White here. Here look, Marcel Lincoln from Saudi. Don't think he know the Ronald White. Tell him it's real. See you at States tomorrow, Boopy.
Yeah, man, we know Ray, man. Bless myself, Ray.
Hey, people, when we are traveling down the States, you know, me a bigger ride, you know. But they can offer me a lift down to States. Yes, but when you talk loud, alright. Go on again, Joe.
4-0 in favor of CC at the Costa Cup finals.
Wow. Alright, skipper.
In favor of Edwin. Ben Francis finals.
Hey, listen, me I tell you, you know. Hey, let me ask a question. What's him?
Yeah.
Dunga?
Yeah, man.
Nobody no book no flight to come at the match tomorrow. Me no hear nothing. What go on?
What? Leo said that the plane in have enough money to put in the plane, you know, so kind of can't the flight.
So we couldn't buy some gas, what happened? Alright, pilot. Alright.
So we just know that.
We could have found a pilot, you know. I mean, what Trevor would have found a... Trevor would have get a pilot for we, man.
But tonight by 12 o'clock, we can give back a ring and see if we can.
Yeah, let me know.
You know?
If it's a pilot you want, we can afford a pilot.
Yeah, man, the mixologist for the party, they are pilot, you know. Certified.
Which one?
The mixologist for the party where they got John Villa.
That's true?
Yeah, man. I'm a certified pilot. Man.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, man, but we have that in a way. We're rich, man, so we can find that. Alright, so that's it. So we're getting some good predictions out from that game. sound reasonable. Nah, I'm not really biased really, but that's how it is. So we have 1 minute and 44 seconds or so leave for the Zoom. But we want to go through Lenky and we want to know. Look, so people online, what's the man deal? You want to sum up your call right now?
Yeah, man, I want to say big up, man, trust me. Listening to you and thing is like me that span. You motor you run down and game and how you have game and things. So just big up yourself, man. More love and more to the youth, you know?
Maximum respect, man. Maximum respect. Dunga.
Yeah, man. Yo, I'm best sitting aside. I love the program. Because Mr. Man, anything we ever deal with sports, Mr. Man, I always have a keen listener out, and I like how you present because if I never finish, we would learn a lot of things. So, very informative to me.
Thank you very much.
Yes, them everybody where you bring on, brother. Keep up the good work, and the program get bigger and bigger, the podcast get bigger and bigger,
Yeah, man.
That's all I have to say.
But you have a big part to play, Just share the link and make most of your friends and family them join in, man. We get some more people from Jersey.
I'm only for CC friends there when we pass it down to man, but we don't send them a lot of them people still, but them still, you still inform them. I like score them something.
Yes.
Trust me.
Because Monday night, I know Monday night show going jam, Lenky, I don't know if you want to join after this or you're going, but it would be the final lap. We have about 10 or 15 minutes before the end of the show. You'll be cut out at any time, but you can rejoin because we want to look at the games coming up for tomorrow, the World Cup games for tomorrow. And you know that we are now in the other side of the competition, ladies and gentlemen. So we want to look at those games. We want to try our very best to get some, what you call it now, some views onto that game. Because guess what? It is the World Cup and we are to try to get things up and running. Yes? And we are now at the round of 16 where this is the big part. This is the knockout stage. You win, you stay. You lose, you go home. No difference. And so this is where now you separate the men's from the boys. Regardless of the status, you have to be on point. We see what happened today. Basically, almost all the big teams have gotten a defeat. Right? So that's how the football is. That's how important this thing is. Alright? So let us take a look now at tomorrow, the round of 16.
Yeah, Mr. Saudichress,
Yes, sir.
If you look on a Zoom, there's a share screen, you see an arrow up at the top right corner in the Zoom.
No. We want to share screen, share me.
No, I want to share mine one to run the highlights for the World Cup.
Okay. No, sir. So you can share from where you are?
I have to get permission from you.
But I'm not seeing that, man. On the right side.
Right where it says share screen one. You want the lower section there. There's a participants
Alright, so
chat.
give you permission.
Here's the share screen. You see a little arrow
Yes,
up on the right hand
yes.
side. You press it and press. Where
Multiple.
it says who can share screen? All participants.
Yeah, man. So me have multiple participants can share simultaneously.
Alright.
So you can go ahead. Alright, so we'll take Joel now. He's sharing his screen.
Yeah, man. So our first match, Korea and Portugal.
That's the first match tomorrow morning.
That was first match today. Highlights running.
Oh, the highlights. Okay.
Yeah, man.
Alright, so people are going through, Joel taking us through the highlights of today's game, and then we'll look at the round of 16 starting tomorrow. But Joel, hold on, I need to adjust the screen so they can see it. I don't think it has been wide enough. A lot of fans and players outside the window, you know. There are some teams that were expected to go through. But this South Korea, Trevor, what are your favorite player in the cinema? The Chinaman, son. Yes, they actually, you know, destroy a lot of fans or people today. So Korea have made it through along with Portugal after defeating Portugal 2-1, coming from behind as well. You know, very, very nice game. There were really 4 lovely games today. Lovely, lovely games today. I don't sure if every fan was happy, and I don't think so. Nobody happy when they lost. I mean, I'm a Brazilian fan. It wasn't here arguing to me when they lost because I'm happy that Brazil lost a game today, people. And I'm happy because, as I said to somebody, when Argentina lost their first game, it wasn't a good sign, but it's a good thing to lose because that's the place that you can lose and rebound it. When you reach here like tomorrow, no chance if you lost. So guess what? Good time to lose is in the group stage. Can't afford to lose anymore. Alright, Joel, so continue. Alright, Wazim, so we catch you up. You're still online. Alright, so later on.
Ghana here by 2-0. Both sides wanted to go through, but nevertheless, you know. Our next match is Switzerland and Serbia. Switzerland went through and on to run of 16. It was a very exciting match. I could say it was the most exciting match of the day.
Reagan,
Yes, man.
Lunga,
Okay, we're predicting in terms of wins, but at 4-0 over Central, you know, it kind of high. But I understand. I will
Honestly,
accept.
I know most people gonna say kind of high, but just based on what I saw from all the teams involved,
Yes.
both Ben Francis and Da Costa Cup, I think CC is a country mile better than everybody. You know what I mean?
Yes, they are.
Based on what I saw, you know what I mean? There's the issue with CC team, and I think Maliki discussed that already, you know. And I saw KC expose that last weekend.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But on the front foot, like watching them, but I know they're vulnerable in defense.
Yeah, that's
but,
true.
I don't see Central possessing too much, you know, giving them too much problems, to be honest with you. And big up the central coach, you know, when you don't get past the line.
Yeah, man.
The central coach.
Jeremy and
Yeah, man,
E.T. Douglas.
They're doing good. And you don't know, last but not least, I have to big up our coach, you know, sir. Coach Taffy.
Oh, yeah, sir, man.
The best thing and the boys them tomorrow, man. Big up in the sir principal, big up the HOD, big up all the Edinarian fans, everybody in the Edinarian fraternity. Pima will say, is it?
Okay. All right. So as it relates to, we're having an issue here. Joel?
Oh,
Stop share. Like we have some problems here. All right. So yeah, we violate some policy I don't understand. You see the YouTube?
yeah, I'm seeing it.
All right. So as we apologize for.
Come on, you're back online. Back online.
Yeah, man. Apologize for that piece of information, what happened a while ago. So we continue our final stages. And yes, Trevor, so as it is, you don't know, tomorrow's game, the 2 games tomorrow, Edunalin has a lot at stake. So we have 2 Edunalin students, our past students and ballers will be on showcase tomorrow. We have an Edunalin team. And so, although we would have loved to see the other coach win, Mr. Douglas, but as it relates to what is there, we have to understand, the whole scenario. Good, but I must say though, it's a very good run for Central. Edunalin team or the Edunalin, family, PIBA. We have learned, we have seen what happened for this season. As I said before, it is really a mixed results or a mixed fortune for this Edunalin team this year, because this team has grown as the competition goes longer, and they are a very determined team. One of the good thing about this matchup tomorrow, Edunalin played all their very good games against the bigger teams. And I want to say this, if a person never heard it from me on Wednesday night, the semi-final that Edunalin played against Rossies, I think it's probably the best game they have played in terms of a complete match. Trevor, you get a chance to see any of the game?
No, I've from all the reports I've gotten from everybody who watch it, them share the same thing you share.
Yeah, man. So it really and truly, it was a good game.
And pick up fruit delicious, all of you, bless up yourself.
Yeah,
nice
man.
To see you over here,
Oh yes, man. Zana to the world. Big up. So
I'm sorry, I can just make a little comment on this performance coach Lakey.
Yeah, go ahead.
For big up the Captain Maroons fraternity, all the people that were involved, I think we did it up North Carolina, proud for being the first team to qualify for the Premier League.
That's true. That's true.
You can appoint me to see that Captain Maroons played in the Premier League and not played at home. Because I'm sure they would have tremendous support from North Carolina. So
yes.
That's kind of disappointed me. I don't know the real reasons why, but trust me, I believe we should be playing up there. You know what I mean?
Trevor,
we are root for the Maroons, because they're up a country there, so we have to root for them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. One of the things, Trevor, is that is the way that they believe that they could have make some money this year. The Premier League, the association, they are looking at if they bulk the games or twin the games at certain venues, they will see more from the different purse. which is, you know, when you play, for example, let's say a Chapelton Maroons and they play down Turners, you may have a number of persons watching the match and don't pay to either venture, or they can see it from outside. So especially the TV games, they try to put those games at, you know, where the facilities would have, you know, conducive to for TV presentation. So that's one thing. And as Lenky,
I do understand that, but remember, football is a supporters game, and you're kind of taking away something from the home fans. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Not many home fans are gonna travel to watch games. You know, so a big part of football is to entertain. You know what I mean? And when you take it away from the home fans, then to me, you know, it don't look good for me. And I also feel it's a disadvantage for the teams who have traveled to Kingston to go play what's supposed to be a home game.
but in all fairness too, the teams have a choice, you know. Because some teams, like for example, I think Very United opted to play at their home ground. What's them again? The other team from Mapen, they do. So they have a choice. They have a choice. And as Lenky said, you know, based on their experience, it worked out better for them. Never give them any overhead cost. For example, you know, field preparation, security wise. So, you know, but it's all well. I believe when they come back to the second round.
Yeah, but I understand the logistics behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to say Chapelton Maroons as the first team from up North Carolina to qualify for the Premier League. The fans not gonna miss most of these games, you know what I mean? But it is what it is, you know.
And the truth is, Trevor, I appreciate that why I did ask Lenky how, you know, how they see it fit and so on, but it is in good stead. I believe that the benefits that they will see, especially for the first round, will work out. I think they will more incorporate more of home team in the second round, because based on the format, they are having 2 rounds of games differently from the playoffs. You know, that sort of thing. And as you say, for example, at Chapelton Maroon, I'm sure the people from Turners, Chapelton, and even Mapen would be loving to see the games played there. You understand?
I'm further not from Carolina and Chota, Penals, Crooked River.
For real, yes, that's true. Because, you know, I as I said to Lenky off here, I really want to come to the home games there. You know, and honestly, I'm never interested to go watch Chapelton Maroons play at all. No, I would love to see. I've never gone to the field like that. You know, I just pass and stuff and never watch a football match down there. So I don't know what it is like there. You know.
Yeah, man, but it's all good, man. Keep doing what you sure. You know, keep the guests coming in. It's always as Via Dunga alluded to. You know, we learn a lot of things, especially we far away.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Watching what's going on the ground with the football, you know what I mean?
Yes. We will continue, man. We will continue. We are growing, and you know, I'm not afraid to say, boy, we are learning too. So as we go along, you know, we pick up as we go and try to expand and make it better, you know. And so we try, you know, one of the things that we are trying to do, as you know, the Saudichress show is just, it's about sports, entertainment, and education. So you see, once we have sports and education, we know entertainment come, and everything just work in tangle, you know. It was a pleasure to have Country Tiger, you know, on show tonight as well.
Yeah. No, not Country.
Well, Gospel Tiger. Gospel Tiger, you know. I know it would have been better if he was able to come via Zoom or the other platform, but they have some challenges with the internet in their part, you know.
So. Yeah, man, the World Cup now, that's what the excitement. I mean, first of all, the schoolboy, that's what the excitement there, and also the World Cup.
Trust me.
Good thing, I play tomorrow at 9, USA versus the Dutch,
and
then we can concentrate on football, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, so give a thanks, man, they're going to run.
Yeah, man, maximum respect, man. Thanks for your call. Alright, Joel, are you there? Joel? Just have a few in the chat. Yeah, Joel, take us through the chat now, please.
Well, Whoopi Brown saying, Dunga get new phone and vibrant for morning.
I wonder why, Buppy.
Gail Thompson, laugh out loud. Whoopi, happy Friday, bro. Fruitlicious vibes. Saw the Ian boy would be proud of you.
But you know, hey, Zalaba, one minute. Me sound like Ian. Thank you, Zana. I think that's a compliment. Yeah, man, I appreciate that. Thanks.
So we pick US 2, Dutch 1.
My prediction is the other way around. I have it. I think Dutch will win 2-1 over US. So, Trevor, we're on two different sides of this prediction. So, I say Dutch 2, US 1, and you say US 2, Dutch 1. Alright. So, Dutch can beat up Uncle Sam. Alright. Again, let me continue by saying big up to our sponsors. PIBA, the Past Adrenaline Ballers Association. Toad and Nose Heating and Cooling System. Deja Vu Retro Party. Dallas Fine Cut Barbering. Taste of the Island Restaurant. Solid Rock Black Factory. Satisfaction Entertainment and Electronics. Juki Shipping. And ladies and gentlemen, these are our sponsors. And these are the persons and the companies that let the show continue to be heard in this fashion. We have just a few minutes to go to the final, but we want to look at it. The other game, Joel, it's US. The other game is, Argentina, Australia at 2 p.m. Argentina versus Australia at 2 p.m. I think this game, Argentina would be too much for Australia. I think Argentina will win this game by 3-0 tomorrow. That's my take. So, Netherlands 2, US 1, Argentina 3, Australia 0. That's my prediction. Joel, you have a prediction? Trevor, you only predict one, you know. Eh?
Argentina 2, Australia 1, Netherlands 3, US 2.
That's your prediction, alright. Good. Alright. So, good. So, Dunga, I'll do well with one of the new phones here. I don't know which one you have. I don't really want an iPhone though. Alright, so hope you know the things them, you know, because if you understand, say, in the WhatsApp group, you know, so vibrant. You know, because the phone never 100. Alright? Fruitlicious. And I want to say welcome and thanks for all the females on set tonight. You continue to do us proud. You continue to help the Saudichress show. That shows that we are not just all about men or footballers, but people who really love, you know, what we are doing, people who enjoy good stuff, good content, and so we continue to do that. I just want to apologize. I want to apologize to the powers that be for that small violation that we have encountered earlier. And so we are back, we are straightened up, and we are learning as we go along. So thank you very much for allowing us to continue. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we call it. This is where the show ends. And we want to say thank you to all of you who were able to stay throughout the show, those who comes in and those who go. Thanks again to my humble panelists. First of all, to Gospel Tiger, the man who started out as Country Tiger, DJ, you know, this jockey from way back when in Frankfield. He's an international DJ, and so we know we will have him back here to share with us his present story moving to the future. And of course, we also want to thank Mr. Nigel Lenkiroy Stewart, a coach that presently coach Thompson High School at Doncaster Cup and under 16. He's also the assistant coach of the Premier League team, Chapton Maroons, coming out of Chapton, North Clarendon. They are the flag bearers for this Clarendon, the Upper Clarendon or the North Clarendon fans. I want to thank Joel, our technical support, and also, last but not least, all the Saudichress fans, all the viewers, all the listeners, thank you for sharing. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful discussion. This is where we end tonight. Hope to see all of you watching and cheering Edwin Allen tomorrow at Stets. And for those of you who have your other teams, Central supporters, the Clarendon College supporters, the Glenmuir supporters, I say respect to you all. And for those of you who are traveling to the game, safe travel, be calm, no rush on the roads, because life is very, very important. I wish for you safe travels wherever you are and wherever you are going. Let me just say goodbye and good night. Thank you.